Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Judicials about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will go to work first. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want to run it left here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Using his legs, it's McClure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the right side. Creates a little room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's McClure. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He breaks a tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Judicials will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown Buffalo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus into the house. What a huge play by the running back.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They'll send the back in motion. He'll pitch it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They try to pop a run on the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls are on the move. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They're testing the right side here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Demania. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Buffalo! Great job by the back on the option.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Eastern Michigan. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal. Good call. Good execute. His man on the option. Oh, better look out. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
First down for the offense.
Now on the option. He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Judicials kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, spins away. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
The Bulls are flying down the field. Looking for space. It's McClure. Turning it on. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's York. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Motion from the back. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. They'll run the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's McClure. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? And the Judicials decide to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McClure. Still on his feet at the 45. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
3rd down coming.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
And the Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a gap. It's O'Neal. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's made. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to UCF. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Judicials lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Floating away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And first down for the offense.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the counter. There he goes. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. Turning on the Jets. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. They just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the option. Now the pitch. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, the quick spin move. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Running into the open space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's enough for another Bulls 1st down.
They'll give it on the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit.
Number 14 on the field goal.
Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. On the run, it's O'Neal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Kick is in the air. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Keeps it going. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hands it off on the counter. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Coates. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the football.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Working that left side now. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. They're trailing by just 4 to Utah State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running to green. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for room, it's Devania. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Give to the running back. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The Bulls have their offense in high gear.
That's 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that drive covered 40 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Judicials will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue even though he got outside the pocket.
And the Bulls will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. On the ground, it's May. Thrust that arm out. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll take it himself. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Finds his tight end. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll try the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.